Welcome, everyone, to Aew Dark. Tony Schiavone along with the American Nightmare, Cody. We have 3 matches for you this week, Cody. Jimmy Havoc will be in action against Shawn Dean.
The captain, Shawn Dean, one of my favorites, against one of the most notorious in AEW, that being Jimmy Havoc. Let's get to it.
And then our main event will be a tag team match. Best Friends with Orange Cassidy takes on the team of Musa and Lee Johnson.
Best Friends have been sneaking up the rankings, and Best Friends might currently be the best tag team in AEW besides the World Tag Team Champion. So this would be a good time to check them out.
Let's go to the ring. Our first bout this week on Dark.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, Shawn Dean.
So here's the captain, Shawn Dean, coming in. He's 0-1 here in AEW, but the captain at 2 years in pro wrestling has a lot of upside here, Cody.
We've seen a lot of the captain lately, and you're indeed very right. A lot of upside, and this match is special. Both these men are unranked, and I think a lot of people are calling for Shawn Dean's opponent, Jimmy Havoc, to be in the rankings. So let's see.
Shawn Dean here in the ring. As you see, Aubrey Everett is our referee for this bout. Good to have you with us on Dark as we head towards another big night of wrestling coming up on AEW Dynamite on TNT. Right now, we send it back to Dasha Gonzalez.
And his opponent, from Camden Town in London, England, weighing 14 stone, Jimmy Havoc.
Cody, you were mentioning the fact of the rankings and just in AEW. Do you think the fact that maybe he looks more towards the violence and torture and likes to hurt people has hurt him in the rankings?
I'm not sure when you take a look. I know there's a lot of people who are calling for him to be ranked, and he was close to being 4-0. He took me quite to the limit on Dynamite and had the 3-0 streak broken. Jimmy Havoc, if you followed his career, 15 years as a professional, I could see him being in the rankings and very soon.
All right, so here we go. Jimmy Havoc against the captain, Shawn Dean. And as you probably know, Jimmy Havoc and his really good friend, Kip Sabian, will be in tag team action against Best Friends. That's coming up on Dynamite as what we saw a week ago.
Watch out, he likes to fight and scratch. He's part girl. Watch out.
And you mentioned this match against Best Friends. Who really, it's kind of the battle of Best Friends. Chris Jericho put it on blast with you on the desk the other day that Jimmy lives with Kip and Penelope, the super bad squad.
Right. And so they'll be together coming up here on Dynamite. And we'll be talking more, obviously, about Dynamite because Cody has a big part of that in the TNT Championship Tournament and the semifinals. But right now, we're taking a look at Jimmy Havoc. And once again, Jimmy Havoc just going for the pain here.
Going for the pain and twisting the wrist away and going, the full dragon twist there. He's taking it the other way, which is putting on significant damage. And look at the knee, too, right on the elbow, stomped on the fingers.
Trying to move out of the way, the captain, Shawn Dean, who got the name the captain from his years in the Navy. And he has been trained by our good buddy QT Marshall. And he had a great story about Shawn Dean, who so committed to making it in wrestling, he left his daughter behind in Chicago with only $20.77 in his bank account to start training under QT Marshall.
Yeah, he's been training at the Nightmare Factory under QT, and big time cargo, able to spin him fully out. A little Navy action for you right there. Did you know that in addition to the heartstrings you pulled with that story, that Shawn Dean is also a great bowler?
Really?
Yeah, he's a great bowler. I got my notes from Alex Marvez, so I don't know if they went bowling,
right,
or if that's just something Alex, he knows all.
Yeah, Alex does know all.
Handshake, sportsmanlike, I like it.
All right, another thing about him, we've mentioned this before. In episodes past, he played in the Arena Football League team with Chicago, so he's had some athletic background.
Could have used an Arena Football helmet right there. He took a hard right from Jimmy Havoc, and Jimmy going low, going to the body.
Jimmy's got you caught in the corner. You're in some dangerous waters right there.
And those Jimmy Havoc punches, big knife edge chop. Those Jimmy Havoc punches to the gut there, they're more like jabs in a boxing match. They're not. He's not going for the knockout though. He's going to get the wind out of it. Nice. Weaved underneath the chop. Captain's own.
Good arm. Takedown. And how about that one?
Japanese style arm drag. Nips up. Big elevation on the drop kick.
See, here I think's a mistake. And this just looking from afar, when you get Jimmy Havoc down, you shouldn't go to the corner.
Well, there's the youth in that. Oh, Japanese arm drag of his own.
Yep.
And into the buckle. It's the youth in that. Let's see, suplex into the buckle too, utilizing the ring in a very different way. You've seen a suplex before, but it's not every day you see a suplex into the buckle. Jimmy Havoc knows how to utilize it to his advantage.
A takedown by Jimmy Havoc. Again, he gave Havoc plenty of time to regroup when he went to the other corner. And Havoc just going back to the point of attack again, which seems to be the hand, the fingers, just to try to inflict punishment on the captain who's now on the ropes.
The captain gets to the ropes. We're going to get a break here. All the British guys always going for the fingers. Always going for the finger snap.
Yeah, what is that? British guys going for the
I do not know.
Okay.
Ripcord.
Wow.
Big ripcord Rainmaker style clothesline. Picks him up again. Kept the wrist control.
Fisherman suplex, maybe? No, he dropped him face first down.
Fisherman's type DDT.
Right. 2 and 3, and Jimmy Havoc wins it.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Havoc.
I think that's the win right there that could put him over the edge, that could push him into the rankings. And one thing I wanted to point out, but Jimmy made short work of the captain. Jimmy putting on some good size as a blade too. Jimmy definitely on an uptick as a wrestler here at AEW.
Definitely some momentum for him heading into the match coming up at the Dynamite. And there is that Fisherman DDT.
Hook that outside leg.
Your winner is Jimmy Havoc here on AEW Dark.
We really put our pride on the line to try something new.
These are the moments
This is what you live for if you're a wrestling fan.
that created the memories
Go a long time and not see a match this intense in the pro wrestling world.
that are simply unforgettable. Welcome to the show. All Elite Wrestling presents Double or Nothing, live Saturday, May 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on pay-per-view.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making their way to the ring, the team of Musa and Lee Johnson.
Two young competitors we're very impressed with, both still in their 20s, and both have been a very good tag team as they make their way in here. But how about what we got tomorrow night?
You look at that, Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian with Penelope Ford, the Super Bad Squad against Best Friends. But here's the deal, the marquee, no DQ, no count out.
That's tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite. And for Best Friends, I'm sure they're not overlooking, I should say, the team of Musa and Lee Johnson. But here they come for this matchup just one day before they go into this ring. As Cody said, no disqualification, no count out. Let's go back to Dasha.
Best friends.
And their opponents, the team of Chucky T and Trent, Best Friends.
You got to like their exuberance. And, the fact that they are so close and such good friends means they trust each other quite well.
I don't think Chuck Taylor is overlooking Big Shotty Lee. He's got Musa in there. Both these guys really well trained, and like you said, both in their 20s.
Right now, it's Musa in against Chuck Taylor. Back to the ropes. Aubrey Edwards is the referee for this match. Shoulder block takedown.
Leaned in with it, too.
How about that? Chuck, plenty of experience, plenty of confidence. Look at Musa get up in the air for that. Oh, and right to the gut.
Chuck Taylor, very, very confident. Just had a birthday, by the way.
How about that? Pick up, and down he goes. Elevating into a drop kick from Chuck.
And nice little basement-style drop kick.
I like that. Hey, Chuck really likes to, I don't know if showboat's the right word here, Cody, or not, but he certainly likes to, he has a lot of personality.
You know, I don't know if it's showboating and I don't even know if it's confidence. We mentioned confidence earlier. He's just a unique cat. It's almost ironic in his entire presentation for someone who's had such experience and committed his life to wrestling. He's just really a unique individual, whereas Trent, it seems a little easier to call.
Collar and elbow tie up for both men. And this is, of course, Lee Johnson in the ring now.
Big shotty Lee.
Big shotty Lee.
Trent going to give him a clean break, and he did.
He says that he wanted to become a wrestler since the age of 3.
Oh, you know, that surprised me a little.
That's shocking.
Well, not the 3 thing that he fired off that damn forearm after Trent gave him a clean break.
Okay, well, being aggressive, nothing wrong with that.
He's taking it in.
Wow.
That's the difference right there. And you look at the chest of Trent, you look at the body, he is one of the best physiques in all of wrestling. That's where it really counts. It's not just show muscles. That forearm showed it. Big chops.
Certainly best friends, one of the top tag teams in all of AEW, but here's the fact that the match that they got coming up tomorrow night on Dynamite is not even about being ranked. It's about a personal vendetta. What about that?
Inside out for Shotty Lee, and it is. There's a vendetta here. You've seen what's happened with Jimmy Havoc and freshly squeezed himself. But I don't know if this plays into the hands of best friends more than it does the Super Bad Squad being no DQ and being no count out.
We saw Jimmy Havoc earlier here on Dark. Look at that.
Wow, assisted Northern Lights.
1-2, and he almost got the win with it. Well, Trent has so many ways, so many weapons, doesn't he?
Trent's incredible. And I think he's one of the a lot of times when people say somebody's underrated, you can find the holes in their game. There are no holes in Trent's game.
I agree with that. Double back elbow that time and a little handshake. And another elbow drop. Tandem elbow drop that time from Trent and Chuck Taylor.
These guys complement each other very well. A great tag team. And like I was saying earlier, there's the cover. They've been sneaking up in the rankings. I think outside of the World Tag Team Champions, Kenny and Hangman, the best friends have a claim to that they are the best tag team in AEW.
Tag made here with Musa coming in.
And smart move by Big Shotty Lee there to hold him in the corner so that Musa could get that shot in. A little tandem work themselves.
Musa, another Chicago native, and boy, that turned it around quickly.
Mudhole stomped, and you saw he clipped the back of his right ankle with his foot there, set him up for whatever he's going for next. Big old meat ham bone to the side of the head there.
Ham bone to the side of the
head.
head.
Ham bone to old Big Shotty Lee.
He mud-holed him and ham boned the other guy. I love it. And rolling through goes, wow, Musa out of nowhere.
Got him right in the jaw, too.
Now Musa now will go make a tag here, and here comes Lee Johnson in for the next matchup. And Lee scooting around Chuck and...
Scooting around. A bit of a low-key style kick to the back of the head.
And a 2 count.
Could you imagine?
Wow.
Could you imagine? Going into Dynamite with Big Shotty Lee pinning Chuck Taylor.
I tell you, we are very impressed with Musa and Lee Johnson here.
Yeah, I mean, these shows we've seen a little bit of Musa and we've seen a little bit of Lee Johnson. You know, clearly these times have brought in individuals like this, and it's been a bit of a replacement story where people have really succeeded. I can see somebody like Lee Johnson or Musa being part of our roster full time.
Okay, down goes Musa, and great work that time, just throwing him into the turnbuckle.
Like a variation of a belly-to-belly right onto Musa.
Almost like a release suplex right into the corner, and now both men are out. As a matter of fact, the only one obviously you can see in the ring is Trent. He may not be done here as Aubrey backs him up.
Going for this dive is
over the top he goes.
You got to be careful of your Trent. You know you have this match tomorrow night. It's no DQ, no count out. House show dive, it's still the same though. You got to be careful to leave your feet voluntarily like that. Whoa!
Wow! Wipes out Lee Johnson near the ring post on the near side.
Pineapple Pete has been out there for a lot of matches.
Well, he's relentless.
And Jericho not a fan.
Well, there you go.
Shug D.
Jericho's not a fan of many people.
No, he's not.
He just
definitely not a fan of Orange Cassidy. Big high knee.
Yeah, look at this, holding him up with
the feet.
almost a Snapdragon type suplex that time. And now the best friends, I don't know if they're going to embrace here or...
Calling for that hug.
There you go.
Get that hug.
Yeah, got to give the people what they want.
Keith Mitchell pulling it out correctly. There we go.
There you go. I don't know what you think about that hug in the middle of the match, but it seems to get them all fired up and get them all ready to go.
They're looking to end this one right here. Both legs hooked, tap, right on the head.
It's academic, and it's a win for Best Friends.
It's a big win. It's another one for the record.
Here are your winners, Best Friends.
I'm calling it. I think Trent and I think Chuck have title claims. I really do. I really think they have title claims, and they're continuing to cruise ahead in these rankings.
Best Friends with a win without Orange Cassidy at ringside. There you saw Trent. I think he said, "Where's Orange?" You just never know where he's going to show up. But he will show up tomorrow night at ringside in that no disqualification, no count out match.
Seamless teamwork. Teamwork. Got a pose in and everything. That's just experience right there.
Yeah.
Take nothing away from Big Shotty Lee and Musa, both early 20s, but that's just experience. And give them what they want. Give both sides of this place what they want. Give them that hug.
All right. One more time, or are they going to do it or not?
Well, they better. We're about to go off the air here.
Yes, we are.
I'm hugging you too,
yes.
Tony.
Thank you very much, Cody. Your winners, Best Friends. Reminder tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite on TNT, not only the no disqualification, no count out match that we were just talking about, but also we will have the semifinals of the TNT Championship. And tomorrow night in our double main event, Cody, you'll face Darby Allin. The winner goes on to the championship.
This is our third match, and it happens to be the semifinals. You know our history. I'm looking forward to this one match at a time.
And it was good to see Dustin win a week ago, and the career continues, but he has quite a roadblock in his way. He and Lance Archer in the other semifinal tomorrow night.
Indeed, roadblock indeed. Lance Archer, hard to describe. You've done it eloquently at the desk. I hope Dustin can pull this out. I think there's a lot of concerns for Dustin's health in going into this match.
That is all tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite on TNT, 8 o'clock, 7 Central for the American Nightmare. Cody, I'm Tony Schiavone. See you next time on AEW Dark.